Boy, it looks like they might need some help putting that trim up. Now, how are they going to trim that and finish that and all that? Well, they happen to have a miter box saw. And this is their little stand for that. That's kind of neat. They can extend that out however long they need. And they also have a little portable table saw here that they carry around with them. So they're set up. They've got nail guns and all that kind of stuff. And if you're not set up like this, maybe you do need to have somebody else install it. But if you're handy with trim work and saws, this project is for you. Go out there, install your own windows, and save some money. Now here's a tip for you. They got some trim here. There's some 2x4 trim here, and there's also some 1x4 trim here. And they went ahead and matched up the existing paint that they used to paint the overhangs and the trim work and the seals and all that kind of stuff around the existing windows. All the white is the same color. They matched that up and they pre-painted this. They put 2 coats of paint on here. That way after they put it up there, they can nail it up there, maybe touch this up, recalk it, whatever. That might save you a little bit of time. Plus, the good thing with that is they painted this trim front and back. This is the front side and it's a rough sawn. It's probably alder, but you can get whatever the store has. See, it's smooth on one side and it's rough on the other. So if you're trying to match some existing trim and it's smooth, use this side, okay? If it's rough sawn, use this side. And because they painted it first, they've sealed all of the wood up. That's kind of a nice idea. Remember I said that trim was a 1x4 trim? Well, it was. That's why they got the table saw out here, because they measured. They had to do a little bit of fabrication over here, and they're ripping this down to like a 1x3 material or something like that. They've got to get some measurements nice to get it to fit right in where they want it. And that's why they've got their little portable table saw out here, and they're all set up for their project. Be ready for your project and it will go smooth. Yeah, I really like this miter saw. See how it slides on this groove right here, and you can adjust this and it slides on this rail. And then these end rails, they slide in or out for however long material you have. That way you can stand up and chop off your trim and do whatever you have to do. I have a chop saw, you know, a miter saw like this, but I don't have the table because I don't use it that often. And so I usually set that right down on the ground, and then I kneel down with my little foam pad to protect my knees, and then that's what I do. I just kneel down every single time to chop all my wood. And I've done it for years that way. So you really don't need something like this, but if you're gonna use something like this setup, and you think this would be a good idea, get one. Remember, measure twice, cut once.
Done with it, right?
Yeah.
All extra.
By 2 1/4?
2 1/4, my friend. 2 1/4.
So that's how they do that. That's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.